Funky Fitness Now, episode 22, Funky Fitness Vacations.
This is very interesting. I'm really concerned about people swearing at me in the middle of the night.
Welcome to Funky Fitness Now, where every week we take a look at some of the creative, unusual, and crazy things people do to get fit. We have a lot of fun, and occasionally we even learn something. So fasten your weight belt. It's time for Funky Fitness Now. Here are your hosts, Steve Stearns and Jessica Bailey.
Hi, this is Steve Stearns from Outside Health and Fitness, and welcome to episode number 22. I think I'm on vacation. That's my little vacation song that I sing when I think I'm on vacation. And we're talking all about vacations tonight, which is awesome. Who doesn't love going on vacation? And speaking of someone that loves to be on vacation, my co-host Jessica Bailey from Sassy Girl Fitness NYC. Hello, Jessica.
Hi, I actually do love to go on vacations. I'm planning my vacation right now.
Oh, you are?
Where I'm going to go. Yeah, I'm going to somewhere in Europe. We haven't really narrowed it down yet, but Europe is the place to go.
Wow.
And that is where I'm going. Yeah. I know. I've been driving everyone crazy around me to go to Europe, so I probably should just go.
But the thing is, after you hear some of the selections that I have found this evening, you're going to go, I'm not going to Europe. I'm going to those places because they're way funkier.
Yeah, I have a feeling that I will choose one of the vacation spots that you or I have researched because they're all amazing.
Yeah, they're way better than Europe. Europe is boring. It's not funky.
Very, very true. Europe schmurrup.
Yeah, maybe it's funky smelling, but it's not funky.
Right.
Totally.
Funky smelling vacations. That's what we're going to talk about tonight.
Now, what are we going to do when you're in Europe? Are we still going to do the podcast, but we're just going to do it internationally or? No.
Yeah. Duh. We're going to do international podcasting. Yeah. I'm going to take you on my vacation. How do you like that? You're going to love it.
That would be even better. I'll put me in the suitcase.
Know.
All right. So let's dive right into this because I'm very excited. We really found some pretty interesting things to do when you're on holiday. That's how the English say it, holiday.
Oh, it's a holiday. Yes, that's right. Okay, where are you going on holiday?
So here's one for you. If you've ever wanted to just run through the night while you're getting shot at and screamed at and profanities are being flung at you, I have the perfect vacation for you. Does that sound good so far?
Oh my God, yes. I love people swearing at me. That's amazing. Let's go.
Yeah, swearing at you and shooting at you. Well,
yes.
all you have to do is go to Mexico. And you can and you can involve yourself in an illegal border crossing experience. This is an actual vacation destination where you can participate in an illegal border crossing. What do you think about that?
I'm going to have to pass on that.
I know, it sounds pretty scary.
What?
An illegal border crossing. So it's actually not illegal because what these guys have done is they've taken their Hanu Indians, is what they are, and they have 3,000 acres of land in Mexico, and they have constructed a pretend border, and they have people, tourists, come to their location, and they guide you at night through a quote-unquote illegal border crossing. So you get a feel for what it's like to illegally cross the border from Mexico into the United States.
Why?
I don't know.
Why would you do this? Okay.
I guess people are, it's crazy, but I guess people are really interested in what this is like and having this kind of experience. And they run through the night, they hide behind cows and bushes and stuff, and they shoot at them, but obviously they're using blanks. They swear at them, but they use real swear words. And they make it as realistic as possible, you trying to escape from Mexico and cross into the United States illegally. I don't think Donald Trump is behind this, but maybe.
Yeah, this is very interesting. I'm really concerned about people swearing at me in the middle of the night. If I were to get screamed at and cursed at, I would probably either A, curse back, or scream.
Yes, and you couldn't do that because it's not part of the experience. Like, if you were really trying to cross the border, the last thing you want to do is scream back at the people that are shooting at you.
I know,
you gotta hide.
It might startle me. I don't know. I'm not prepared for these things.
Now, you might ask yourself, okay, Steve, this is really wacky, but where's the fitness angle? Well, the fitness angle is just the running through the night in the desert, wading through the water. I mean, you do have to be in pretty good shape to do this, and I'm sure this gets your heart racing, wouldn't you think?
Yeah,
Yeah.
because there are people shooting at you. So that might be a thing that gets your heart racing.
So look, if you really want to try this, I'm not talking about you, Jessica, but you listening. If you really want to try this, we will have links in the show notes so you can sign up and give this a try, and you can report back to us and let us know how it was to illegally cross the border at night with guns firing and all that kind of stuff. Yeesh.
Because Sassy Girl Fitness is not doing this.
I don't think I'd do it either.
Well, for your next vacation, maybe you'd like to take an extreme vacation.
Okay.
An underwater vacation.
Really?
Yeah, so an Australian adventurer, let's call this person, he spent 2 weeks living underwater, riding a bike to generate electricity, and using algae to produce oxygen.
Using
2
algae
weeks.
to produce oxygen?
Yeah, he breathed air provided by algae soaked in his own urine.
Oh, my goodness. All right, hang on. Back it up. How does urine and algae produce oxygen? I don't get that. How does that work?
It must be some gas. I don't know. Wow. I don't know. I just thought that was like, interesting. But the only like good factor, I guess, is that this guy was young. He's 29 years old, so he didn't have like any issues that he had to deal with. He just started feeling like claustrophobic and living in the same little tiny environment. He was like getting, I guess, like homesick. What do they call that when you're in the same spot all the time? I don't. What is that called? Something.
I'm thinking that that's got to be very similar to the cabin fever that people experience in the wintertime when you don't get...
Cabin fever! That was the word I was looking for.
Yeah, because, I mean, you have no light. You have no sunlight, right? It's all artificial lighting.
Well, he used an exercise bike that generated electricity to supplement the power from solar panels located on the surface. So it's not like he was in the ocean. He was just in this, like...
Right.
I mean, it was like a capsule submerged in a flooded gravel pit. So it's not like he was down in the ocean.
Right. So, I mean, he's getting light, but he's not getting sunlight, direct sunlight. So it probably did affect his mood. That does sound like a fantastic vacation. So people are actually paying money to go do this on vacation?
I guess so.
Wow.
I don't know why. I mean, this is how big this biosub was. It's 7 feet long in width. The length is 10 feet, and it's 7 feet high. So it's a pretty small area to be in. And he had food and water delivered by divers.
Wow.
That's how he, like, sustained himself.
So I guess the fitness part of this vacation is pedaling the bicycle to generate electricity, right?
Yeah, I mean, you have to be in somewhat good shape, right? Like, you can't be relying on somebody else. And your lung capacity's got to be pretty good. You've got to have practiced. You've got to have trained for something like this.
And you have to be able to generate a substantial amount of urine.
Right? So you have to hydrate.
Yeah, that's right. Yuck. No, not for me. Totally not for me. But this next one is not for me either.
Oh, okay.
This next one is good for your heart, though, because it's going to get your heart racing. Because this is scary as hell, what I'm about to describe to you.
Okay.
This is a vacation where you can go to someplace called the Island of the Dolls, which at first sounds pretty good, but it's not.
Island of the Dolls? Is it like a whole bunch of voodoo dolls or something?
Kind of, yes. This also is in Mexico. I don't know what my whole thing with Mexico is, but I did take a vacation in Mexico once. I went to Cancun.
Oh, so did I. Yep.
And I stayed in the Little American Resort thing, and it was fine. But then we wanted to go see these Mayan ruins, so we went off on our own. And I had a margarita, which had ice in it, which gave me the whole Montezuma's Revenge thing. And
oh, yeah.
And I got to tell you, it was a little scary, too. Like, we're crossing into different provinces or whatever they call them, and there's, like, armed machine gun guys checking the van. I'm like, oh, my goodness, what am I doing, you know?
Really? Oh, my God. When I went to Cancun, I didn't leave the resort. Okay, so tell me about this Valley of Dolls.
Yes, Island of the Dolls. Island of the Dolls.
Island of the Dolls,
yes.
I'm sorry.
So here's the story behind this thing. So this is this little island off of Mexico City, and there was this guy named Don Santana, actually a name that I can pronounce. Hallelujah. So what this guy did was he discovered, unfortunately, this little girl floating dead in the canal.
Oh, my God.
Following her was this little doll. So he decided that in reverence to her spirit, he would hang a doll from a tree on the island. And then he decided he would hang another one, and then another one, and he became obsessed to the point where he hung dolls all over the island. And again, when you think about it, you kind of go, oh, that's cute. And it's like, no, it's not. You look at the pictures and you go, oh my God, it's like a horror film, right? These are like, beat up dolls with one eye closed and hair that's crazy and a missing limb, and they're all hanging from trees everywhere on this island. But it gets even weirder than this because he also ended up hanging these dolls until the very day he died. And the day he died, they found him floating in the exact same canal.
Oh, my God. Ew, this is like a Halloween episode.
I know.
Oh, my God.
It's like, I read this thing. I was like, why would you go there for vacation?
I don't.
But
yeah. Do people go there for vacation, or
Yes.
is this just like a story?
no,
What?
people.
Why?
I don't know. It's like this whole tourist attraction, the Island of the Dolls. People want to go there. It's like I said, the only fitness connection I can make is that it probably will increase your heart rate because it's like a real life horror film and you're walking right onto it, I'm going to have a link in the show notes for the episode so you can check out the picture of this place. But I'm telling you, you're going to take one look at the picture and go, oh, no way. Totally looks like a horror film.
Yeah, okay. Let's talk about something more pleasant. So you can go on a vacation where you can swim with pigs.
Really?
Yeah.
Are you talking about actual pigs or are you talking about people that are just kind of piggy?
No, actual pigs. Like,
Oh.
why swim with dolphins? That is so passé. No, you should swim with pigs. Just don't talk about loving bacon or anything. Right? And they don't bite. They love to swim too. So, you get exercise because you're swimming around these pigs. I don't know. Like, I don't even know if you can, the way you can get on a dolphin and the dolphin will carry you around like you're water skiing. I don't know if pigs do the same thing.
No,
I have no idea.
I have no idea what a pig looks like when they're swimming, but I'm relatively certain it's not as graceful as a dolphin.
No, their little head is out,
Yeah.
so they can breathe, right? And there's probably a lot of
They've got their
Slow.
cankles moving quickly
yeah.
under the surface.
I mean, they're not designed to live in water all the time the way a dolphin is.
No.
But if you want to take a happy vacation, that's more happy than the Island of the Dolls.
That
you
is.
can take a vacation where you swim with pigs.
I think so. The one thing I was often thought about with this swimming with the whatever, what if the animal is just disgusted with us,
Oh,
it would almost be like if snakes took a vacation to come swim with us, we would be like, freaking out, right? So
Right.
who says that a pig doesn't look at us and go, those things are disgusting, and they're swimming with me, and they're touching me, and they're smiling at me, ugh,
Right, and they're taking selfies with me. Jesus.
Yes. Pig selfies.
Yeah, no, they probably do. Oh, yeah. I never look good in a selfie. Ever. And I hate it when people take selfies and you can see their arm or see the selfie stick.
Yes.
You're like, yay, dude. All right. I digress, though.
I think we should rename this episode Pig Selfies.
Pig selfies. I think pig selfie is a perfect name for this episode.
Pig
People
selfie.
will be like, what the hell are they talking about?
Yeah, that's
Pig
right.
selfies.
Pig selfies.
Yeah.
Who knows? I like it. So, boy, those are some interesting vacations. So you could do an illegal border crossing. You could live underwater and breathe your own urine. You could go to the Island of the Dolls and just get completely freaked out. Or just casual, lovely swim with the pigs.
Right.
Awesome.
Sounds like a great vacation destination.
It does. I was just going to say, thank God we're not travel agents. No one would.
No, we'd be really bad at our jobs if these are the only ones that we came up with.
No, they would give us bad reviews.
Right.
We get good reviews for our podcasting, so we'll keep doing that.
Okay, agreed. I actually have a review that I want to share. It's from Novelty718. And her review on iTunes says this. I was looking for motivation, especially during my workout. I came across Funky Fitness and made a point to listen to the episodes during my workouts. I like the humor mixed with helpful advice and tips.
Excellent.
Nice.
That's
right?
That's
Excellent.
Great. That's exactly what we're going for. Thank you, Novelty 718. Is that what it is, Novelty 718?
Yes, Novelty 718.
That's fantastic.
Thank you.
Really appreciate it. Now, it is your turn. If you're listening to us on an Apple device using the podcast app, just click on the cover art for this episode. It might be a pig. It might be a doll. Who knows? And you'll see the show notes. And there's going to be a link there that says leave a rating and review. All you have to do is click it, leave a little feedback, boom, you're done. It's way easy. And you can do it right from your phone. Isn't that cool?
Yes, please leave us a review. I would really like it.
Yeah, it makes us feel great. And it lets other people find this funky, weird little show that we have going on here. So, and
Yeah.
you know, if you don't have a phone, no problem. You can still stop by funkyfitnessnow.com/22 and click on the exact same link. And you'll find links to everything else that we talked about on the show today. Plus, more information, including this nifty little link I found to something called 10 Weird Things Couples Do on Vacation. And I bet you've done at least some of these before. Because I read through it and went, oh yeah, I did that. I guess I'm weird. Yeah.
Okay, are they weird? Okay.
Some of them are
check
weird.
that out.
You got to check it out. And,
Okay, I will.
And while you're there, make sure you get a free copy of our book, 25 Funky Ways to Live Longer. It's absolutely free. And who knows, we might even live long enough to take a vacation where we swim with pigs or something. Who knows?
That would be perfect.
Wouldn't that
and
be
you
cool?
can bring your ebook, and we'll have perfected the selfie by then, so you're good to go.
Yeah, it's awesome. So what do we have coming up next week?
Very good question. First of all, what are we doing next week?
We never talked about
What
it.
are we doing? Oh, yeah. Okay. So we should do abs. Like, you know, the obsession with ab workouts that people have?
I love it. Yes.
Okay, so we're going to do that. Funky Fitness abs.
Funky Fitness abs. And we'll need that after our vacation time, right?
Yeah.
Got to work off those vacations. All right.
Yeah.
That's fantastic. I will see you then.
All right, sounds good.
Thanks for listening to the show. If you haven't already, make sure you visit funkyfitnessnow.com for more of the weird, wild, and kooky things people do to stay fit. While you're there, be sure to sign up for our weekly newsletter so you never miss an episode. See you next week.